Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Jessica Alifa Faranisa with student ID number A121-24162. In this video, I will explain what I have learned in chapter 1. So, from what I understand, chapter 1 is mainly about English academic writing and academic publication. In this chapter, I will explain what academic writing is and how it is different from general English and why it is important for students and researchers. Academic writing is used in education and research, so it should be formal, objective, clear, concise, and precise. And we should also support our ideas with evidence or previous research instead of only giving personal opinions. And the chapter also explains scientific communication, which is how researchers share their finding with academic community. And researchers publish their work to share new knowledge and support the development of science. And we also learned about the structure of research article, such as the title, abstract, introduction, literature review, method, result, and discussion, conclusion, and references. And one important structure is EMRED, or introduction, method, results, and discussion. Simply, the introduction explains why the research is done, and the method explains how it is done, and the results show what was found, and the discussion explains what the findings mean. And lastly, the chapters talk about academic ethics. Academic writing is not only about writing correctly, but also about being honest. We should avoid plagiarism, making up or manipulating data, and incorrect citation. Overall, I understand that chapter 1 gives us the basic foundation for academic writing, including how to write academically and how a research article is organized and why academic ethics are important. Okay, now let me explain in Bahasa Indonesia. Dari yang saya pahami, chapter 1 ini membahas tentang English Academic Writing dan Academic Publication. Dalam chapter ini, saya akan menjelaskan apa itu Academic Writing, perbedaannya dengan General English, dan kenapa hal ini penting bagi mahasiswa dan peneliti. Academic Writing digunakan dalam pendidikan dan penelitian, jadi harus bersifat formal, objektif, jelas, ringkas, dan tepat. Kita juga perlu mendukung ide dengan bukti atau penelitian sebelumnya, bukan hanya pendapat pribadi. Dan chapter ini juga menjelaskan tentang scientific communication, yaitu cara peneliti menyampaikan hasil penelitian kepada komunitas akademik. Dan peneliti mempublikasikan penelitian untuk membagikan pengetahuan baru dan mendukung perkembangan ilmu pengetahuan. Dan selain itu, kita belajar tentang mendukung perkembangan ilmu pengetahuan dan juga struktur research article seperti title, abstract, introduction, literature review, method, results, discussion, conclusion, dan references. Struktur itu sangat penting karena kita perlu mengingat bahwa introduction, method, results, dan discussion. Sederhananya, introduction menjelaskan kenapa penelitian dilakukan, method menjelaskan bagaimana penelitian dilakukan, dan results menunjukkan hasilnya, dan discussion menjelaskan arti dari hasil tersebut. Terakhir, chapter ini membahas tentang academic ethics. Penulisan akademik bukan hanya tentang menulis dengan benar, tetapi juga harus jujur. Kita harus menghindari yang namanya plagiarism atau membuat atau memanipulasi data dan citation yang tidak benar. Jadi secara keseluruhan, saya memahami bahwa chapter 1 ini memberikan dasar untuk memahami academic writing, struktur research article, scientific communication, dan yang paling pentingnya adalah academic ethics. Oke, saya rasa hanya itu yang bisa saya sampaikan. Mohon maaf apabila ada kesalahan. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.